Hi, let's see how to use noise gates. Well, first, what is a noise gate? Well, this is an audio processor that closes the channel when the signal is very low. I mean, if you are not playing, for example, a guitar, or if you are not using your microphone, then the gate will close your channel. And it will open the channel again when the signal reaches a specified level. That is, when you start speaking or playing, then the gate will detect the signal and open the channel. So, in general, we can say that the noise gate helps for noise control. So, the common controls of a gate, well, here I have the controls of a digital plugin, but it's general for many hardware processors. The first control is the threshold. You have to adjust the threshold so that your gate will open once the signal reaches certain level. For example, here on the image, we can see this dotted line is the threshold, and our signal is the blue line. So as this signal is below the threshold, my gate remains closed. So I have nothing on the output. Then we have the reduction. Reduction, also known as range control, it allows me to adjust how silent I want my channel. I mean, I could totally mute my channel or only reduce the background noise. So it's up to this controlled reduction. The next one would be the attack control. This is how fast my gate will open once the signal reaches the threshold level. For example, here we can see that my signal is above my threshold, but my gate takes a little time to open, and that's the attack time. It helps me to control or shape my sound, as we will see. Now, the next one would be the hold, which holds the gate open. It keeps it open for a few milliseconds so the sound doesn't cut off too fast. Then we have another important control, which is the release. Release is pretty much how fast my gate will close. As we can see here, it takes a few milliseconds to reduce the output, and hold and release allow me to control or shape my sound, as we will see. There are some special controls for some gates. For example, one is the hysteresis. In general, we can say that gates have a single threshold, but if my signal changes a lot, like we can see here, then my gate would be open and closed too fast, and that can sound unpleasant. So some gates have this hysteresis control, which basically means that there's one threshold for opening the gate and one threshold to close the gate. So once you adjust this distance between these two thresholds, that's the hysteresis control, then you can set it up so that my loud signal will open the gate, but it won't close until the signal falls below the other threshold. And so this gives a more natural sound. And finally, some digital gates have a control named look ahead. With this control engaged, the gate will analyze the signal a few milliseconds before it reaches the threshold, so it can open faster without losing any transients in the signal. So let's see the practical side of all this. I have this drum recording. It is the tom-tom. So we can hear that there's a snare drum in the background and other noises there. So I can use a gate to control that. So the first thing, I'm going to activate my gate here. And if I lower the threshold, well, I'm going to hear everything, because even the smallest signal will open my gate. Here we can see that it's open or closed. So the first step would be to raise this threshold. For example, there. I can see that my gate is not open all the time. So maybe around here, I want that only my thumb will open the gate. Something like that maybe. But of course, it doesn't sound good because I need to control my timings here. So first, the attack time. If I use a faster attack, I will hear my gate opening faster and I will have more attack in my sound. But if I change this, listen. My gate takes too long to open, so I'm losing all my transients and the attack of the sound. So this doesn't sound nice for toms, although it may be a good option if I want special effects or other kind of sound. In the case of a drum, I want more attack, so I could go as fast as 1 millisecond or 0 milliseconds if possible. I want it to open really fast. Now, hold. This control will keep the gate open. You can see it here. It remains open. Okay. So my drum is not cut that fast. And finally, the release control. This tells the processor how fast I want the gate to be closed. So as you can hear, it's a smoother sound. And it's okay if you can hear some leaks here. You want a natural sound, so it's not bad if you can hear some drums. But at least now we have our sound control. So it's a matter of taste to adjust a hold and release. There you go. You have the reduction or range control, which allows me to control how closed my gate will be. So for example, if I don't want a total muting of my channel, I could go with less reduction. For example, let's try something like this. It's only reducing around 10 dB when it's closed, so it's not completely closed. As you can hear, you can still hear some sounds even if the gate is closed. So that's what reduction is for. You can have more natural control, or you can go for the total muting of your channel. Finally, stereosys, as we said, gives you two thresholds, so it helps me to have more natural sound and more natural decay. And the look ahead function can give me a pre-analysis of the signal, a couple of milliseconds, and this can give me even better results for really fast attacks like this one. So it's a matter of taste, but now you know how to use a gate to control drums.